Welcome to Tom Sox Weekly, presented by Uva Orthopedics. I'm Brooke Stake, and we have a great show for you here this week. First, we'll take a look into summer baseball recruiting, and then we'll add some UVA flavor into our program. But first, here's a look at the top plays this week.
That's hard hit into center field, but it looks like it'll be able to be caught. It is. Runners tagging up.
Did duck. He was out by 3 feet. Right back to him. He does the Houdini trick, his backwards to the plate. Put the glove behind his back.
Welcome back to the show. The Tom Sox sit in first place as we head towards the conclusion of the regular season. But how did this talented roster come together? Our Lauren Nilsson sat down with Tom Sox head coach Kory Koehler to discuss recruiting, partner programs, and more. Hello, Tom Sox fans, and welcome to Tom Sox Weekly. I'm Lauren Nilsson, and today I'm joined by head coach Kory Koehler, where he is going to lead us through talking about recruiting and what goes into it. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Absolutely.
So we know that you and Jeff Burton work really closely to put together a roster for the Tom Sox. Talk to us a little bit about what goes into this.
So I think Jeff spends a lot of time throughout the off season just building relationships with partner programs and making sure that we get the best players possible. It's the Valley League is seems to be built on either the younger players in the ACC, SEC, mid-major conferences throughout the East Coast, and he does a fantastic job of locating those guys and building those relationships and the trust that those coaches have in the Tom Sox and how we do things here.
Absolutely. So speaking about those partner programs, what is it like cultivating that relationship with those colleges?
So the big thing is coaches don't want their players coming back damaged goods. And so they want to make sure that their players are taken care of, the health and well-being of their players, and their investment in their program is top priority for us here with the Tom Sox. And I think we've done a great job in the past before I got here, and we continue to do a great job making sure that we help develop those players and give them a great experience while being here, but also making sure that they go back to their programs healthy and prepared for their next upcoming season.
So speaking about qualities that you would like to instill in our players, what are a couple things that you are looking for in terms of imposing on players so that they leave a better player than when they started?
So a big thing for me is cultivating a good culture and understanding that the game of baseball encompasses more than just skill and athletic ability, but also a respect and an understanding of how to play the game properly and respecting your opponent, and also developing just their abilities. I think when you bring that back to your schools in general, that can make your team and your club a lot better, and understanding how to win and how to win properly.
So speaking about how to win, the Tom Sox were a fairly new team, only since 2015. What has it been like slowly gaining the trust of these coaches to feel comfortable sending their players to a relatively new team?
So I think that Mike Paduano and Jeff have been around a long time. I know Mike was with Waynesboro at one time, and so he had a history throughout the Valley, and so people can trust that there's something there that they can feel comfortable with. I think Charlottesville is just a fantastic city, obviously the biggest, I think, city within the Valley. There's a lot to do here. The kids come here and they have a great summer off the field as well. So I think that the coaches back home and their respective programs can entrust the Charlottesville Tom Sox to take care of their players and make sure they have a good time.
So speaking of regional homes, we have a lot of players from Texas this year. Talk about what it was like recruiting them, and tell us kind of the advantages of having players from similar areas.
So we get a lot of players from out in my area, out in Texas, and I think one of those reasons is not only the interest coming back and playing for me, whether they were former players or players that I've known throughout the recruiting trail and the process, but man, it beats the heck out of being in Texas in the summer. I mean, it's 105 degrees with 80% humidity in Houston right now, so being out here in Charlottesville at 89, 90 degrees, it feels like a spring day for us, and I think our guys really enjoyed being out there.
Well, we'll have to talk to the players and see if they agree about the weather change. But
sure.
Thank you so much for coming down to talk to us. Throwing it back to you, Brooke. The University of Virginia and the Charlottesville Tom Sox are nearly inseparable. We couldn't think of a better reporter than our own Brendan Farrell to go around on the University of Virginia night. Check it out.
Thanks, guys. Your Tom Sox and the University of Virginia are both lucky to call Charlottesville home. The annual UVA night brings out both Tom Sox fans and Hoos fans to Crutchfield Park. I met up with some Cavalier diehards and current student athletes to hear about their favorite UVA memories.
I actually saw the UVA baseball team clinch their berths to Omaha in 2014 and 2015. Those were some fun games at Davenport.
I think just being able to know all the athletes, especially during the UVA basketball championship. 100% my first Canes experience.
My favorite is when we won the national basketball championship and we all stormed the corner and it was just crazy.
Literally mosh pit. It was
good
amazing.
times.
I think that takes it.
I gotta say, my senior year, we swept Tech in all of our games. That was just a long-lasting memory I'm never gonna forget.
I think my favorite, other than winning the national championship when I was a first year, getting to experience that was pretty cool. But probably just meeting a whole bunch of different people. Like Danny said, just making new friends, lifelong friends. Mike Kotsar is a great guy.
Without a doubt, all UVA student athletes have different, long-lasting memories from their time spent in Charlottesville. For Tom Sox TV, I'm Brendan Farrell.
Coming up on the show, we'll send Kelly back where she belongs, in left field. And then we'll take a look at a popular game on Tom Sox bus rides. But first, let's thank our great sponsor, UVA Orthopedics.
Tom Sox Weekly is presented by UVA Orthopedics. University of Virginia's Orthopedic Department is eager to announce the establishment of a state-of-the-art, comprehensive center for orthopedic care, the UVA Orthopedic Center at Ivy Mountain, co-locating existing clinics with an outpatient surgery center, imaging, physical therapy, and administrative and physician offices. Set to open in early 2022, the new UVA Orthopedic Center at Ivy Mountain will be a home base for healthcare professionals focused on helping patients improve their athletic performance, recover from injury, or prevent future incidents.
Welcome back to the show. After taking a week off from everyone's favorite segment, our Kelly Warner is back out asking the tough questions. Check it out in Out in Left Field.
Hey there, Tom Sox fans. I'm Kelly Warner, and joining me in left field today is Will Safford from LSU. We're going to ask him some fun questions. Are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Okay, if you had to pick an actor to play you in a movie of your life, who would you pick?
Okay, so this one would either be between Channing Tatum or Zac Efron. I like both of them, but I'd probably go Zac Efron because he's in some funny movies like Baywatch and stuff.
Yeah, true. What's the best birthday present that you've ever gotten?
My dog, hands down.
How old were you when you got him?
I was like 10, so he's about 9 now. So
I can't think of a better gift though.
No.
If you the ESPYs were the other night. If you were gonna win an ESPY, what color suit would you want to wear?
I would wear a gold suit. Gold or purple for the Tigers.
Yeah,
and
nice.
It'd probably
study.
be like seersucker or something like that.
Yeah, like a gold suit, purple tie.
Oh, 100%.
That's good. What's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy is probably a Hershey's bar. Those are the best.
Yeah, good one. What reality competition show would you choose to be on?
Reality competition show? I've watched Big Brother a good bit, but I guess does The Bachelor count?
Yeah, I see that as a
sure.
competition. You're gonna beat out the other guys. All right, good one.
That's it.
Would you? Yeah, so you would want to be the Bachelor, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
want to show.
Either way, I like that. All right. What is the best amusement park that you've ever been to?
Six Flags.
Where?
In Georgia.
Oh, nice,
so
nice.
That one was fun.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yeah, I do. I get a little scared of them, but they're pretty fun once you do it. You just got to get it over with.
What's the last movie that you watched?
The last movie I watched was The Bad News Bears on the bus.
The old one or the new one?
The old one.
Oh, good. The classic.
And I'd never seen it, so it was actually kind of fun.
What's your favorite baseball movie?
Favorite baseball movie? I like 42.
Oh, good one.
So.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite other sports movie that's not baseball?
Yeah, I like The Longest Yard. That one's a good one too.
Oh yeah. If you were to live inside of a TV show, what TV show would you choose?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians would be a pretty fun one. I'll do that right there.
I like that. It's a different answer. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a couple rapid fire this or that questions.
Okay.
All right, lions or tigers?
Tigers, of
Yeah,
course.
I thought so. Okay, purple or blue?
Purple.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Would you rather have a spicy chicken sandwich or a regular chicken sandwich?
Regular.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you'd be spicy from Louisiana.
Every once in a while I'll mix it up and go spicy, but most of the time regular.
Where's your favorite chicken sandwich from? Like what place?
Popeyes is good.
Oh.
I don't have it as much, but Popeyes was good.
There's one right over there.
It was
You
about
should
to
go.
hide.
All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, Will, and go Sox.
Thanks, Kelly. With road trips all over the Shenandoah Valley, many have wondered how our guys stay loose and pass the time on those long bus rides. Our Zach Lambert was curious himself, and he decided to do some investigating. Take a look.
Thanks, guys. One of the things that summer baseball is notorious for is long bus rides, and the Valley Baseball League is no different. But I was able to travel with the team to a trip to Purcellville recently, so come with me and let's see how this team makes the bus trips a little bit more fun.
That you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles in my daddy said, stay away from Julia. And I was lying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I keep waiting.
Two wins here at Purcellville. Now it's time to get back on the bus and head back home. That's part of the road trip right here.
My heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young to realize that I should have bought you flowers, held your hand, should have given you all my hours when I had the chance.
On top of karaoke, the group game Mafia is also a time-honored tradition on Tom Sox buses.
And then the medic chooses someone to save, so if like the Mafia chooses to kill that person, you save.
Each player is assigned a role, one role being a Mafia member. It is the job of the people who aren't in the Mafia to determine who is and eliminate them before the Mafia members can eliminate the other players from the game.
Everybody head down. Head down. I'm picking the Mafia. I'm picking the Mafia. The Mafia. Cops, head down. Ready. Head down. Mafia. Heads back up. Cops were on the scene, but the medic was not.
Alright, cops come out. I'm coming out. I can come out as a cop. Yeah, come out as a cop. Who's in it? I'm not a cop.
As the game went on, suspicions grew though, particularly against me.
Zach's mom. Zach is looking sus. No, I'm not mom. It's my first game. It's my first game. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Everyone says it's my first game. Hey, you're always the Mafia. Hey, no, we gotta put Cole. We gotta put Cole. You guy and Cole.
Everybody agree on that? Alright.
Plead your case. Plead your
case. Do you think Zach's the Mafia? Hands up. Cool.
Oh, that's like
that's 4. Sorry, Cole.
Oh yeah, not Cole.
In the end though, it was All-Star Brady Kurtner who was the All-Star in Mafia too and wound up winning the game.
Let's go!
Just got back from Purcellville, just got off the bus. It is about 12:30. We're back at it tomorrow. Home game, 4th of July. For Tom Sox TV, I'm Zach Lambert.
Before we let you go, let's take a look of what awaits the Tom Sox this week. That's all the time we have for this edition of Tom Sox Weekly. Until next time, go Sox!